Mellow greetings, everybody. My name is James. I am from the internet, and today we're going to be talking about Rudy. We're going to be talking about the Rona, and we're going to be talking about the Republican rally. Happened this weekend down in Georgia. If y'all had a busy weekend and you blinked, you missed a whole lot of crazy. And I'm talking like 10, 15 pounds of crazy jam-packed into a 5-pound sack. It was kind of off the chain. So let me dip right into it. I'm going to get you all up to speed, and this way you'll be set for the week. Here we go. Rudy Giuliani. That guy. You remember him, right? He was just tucking in his shirt. Don't worry, it's totally cool. When this broke a few months back, if you had told me this was going to be the least crazy thing to happen to Rudy Giuliani between then and the end of the year, I would have laughed in your face. But oh, good Lord, this was literally just the tip of the iceberg. So, the Rudy Rundown. First we got Rudy tucking in his shirt. A couple weeks later, we had Rudy scheduling the Trump press conference for the Four Seasons in Philadelphia. No, it wasn't the actual Four Seasons. It was the Four Seasons landscaping supply. You can't miss it. It's right next door to a dildo shop. Then, of course, we had Rudy leaking black juice all over the place while his cohort, Sidney Powell, explained to everybody how the ghost of Hugo Chavez fixed the election. This is going to be important in a moment. That's a spoiler alert. Then, a couple weeks after Rudy leaked all over the press conference, he was on an open mic in a courtroom in Pennsylvania where he admitted to a judge that he doesn't understand a lot of legal terminology, but that he did understand they had no evidence to try a fraud claim.
That there's no merit, no legal theory on which we can get relief.
Well, let me ask you, are you arguing then that strict scrutiny should apply here?
No, the normal scrutiny should apply. If we had alleged fraud,
just normal scrutiny.
yes, but this is not a fraud case.
I know I do feel a lot better knowing that Rudy's in court arguing that there is no fraud and that there's no fraud case because there's no evidence to bring one up. Rudy crushing it. Damn. Then, of course, it went from bad to worse.
The answer that I gave you is they didn't bother to interview a single witness. Just like you, they don't want to know the truth.
Not part of that.
I will ask that he be disciplined for that. First of all,
That 2 weeks later, Rudy went from admitting at a court in Pennsylvania that there was no fraud to farting on Jenna Ellis on a hot mic in a court in Michigan. So to say that Rudy has had a bad Q4 this year would be kind of an understatement. You'd think to yourself, it couldn't possibly get any worse, right? Like, you've seen these videos I've been making for the last 2 months, and I keep telling you I'm done making Rudy videos because he's tripped the light fantastic. And there is no way that he could put a turd-shaped cherry on top of the turd sundae that has been the culmination of his existence for the last 3 or 4 months. Don't! Rudy got the Rona. Good Lord. But of course, why would Donald Trump let somebody else's misfortune go to waste? That's right, let's remind everybody, it's the China virus. Oh, those Chinese and their damn China virus. Look at them, they're trying to take Rudy out to help Comrade Joe Biden. Right? Right? That's a thing? The comments are great. Timing seems very suspicious. Yes. Imagine Rudy Giuliani, a 76-year-old man, contracting a highly contagious virus while hanging out at the White House, where 1 in every 4 people have the same contagious virus. Yeah, crazy how that timing worked out, huh? So all in all, Rudy's had kind of a bummer the last few months, and thankfully for him, because he works for Donald Trump, he won't be getting whatever ghetto-ass therapy you or I would be getting. He'll be getting the same therapy that Donald Trump got. So he'll be on the shelf for a couple weeks, but Rudy's going to be just fine. You know, it's not like Trump went out of his way to help Herman Cain, but, you know, Rudy falls on a lot of grenades for him, and that tiny little carcass of his might have 1 or 2 grenade blows left in it. So I think Trump's going to take care of Rudy. Now, let's get into the rally. So this weekend, Donald Trump went down to Valdosta, Georgia, have a big old rally, try to rustle up some votes for Kelly Loeffler and David Purdue, because his former attorney, Sidney Powell, is also running around in Georgia telling people to not vote for the two senators unless Loeffler or Purdue are willing to sacrifice themselves on the altar of Trump and publicly yell at the top of their lungs that the entire voting system is corrupt and that Brian Kemp is cheating the people of the state. I know it's all a little odd, but I'm going to show you what this looked like. However, before the Trump rally started, there were a couple of opening acts, shall we say. There were small rallies all over the country with some, I don't know, minimally important Trumpers on the bill. Yeah, these people, they're still out on the campaign trail trying to get people to vote for Trump. Yeah. What? The election was a month ago. Oh. So first, they busted out the My Pillow guy. Now you might be thinking to yourself, the My Pillow guy? And yeah, in the Trump universe, Mike Lindell, the guy who owns My Pillow, is like the 6th or 7th most famous Trumper on the planet. I mean, he's no James Woods. He's not even Scott Baio, but he's up there in the rotation. Want to see what he's got to say?
We've actually got numbers now that we believe are pretty close. I look at math every day, statistics. In Minnesota, I believe they cheated by over 300,000 votes. We really won Minnesota by over 50,000 votes. And that's a fact.
Apparently, the My Pillow guy just said it's a fact that the Democrats cheated 300,000 votes in Michigan because he does math and reads numbers most days. If the My Pillow dude tells you something it's a fact, you could take that shit to the bank, right? Oh. No, bullshit. Thanks, My Pillow guy, with the fact. That was great. Who else did we have at the Trump rally?
If American men don't start acting like American men, we'll have to live like Chinese men. And I'm not going to live like a Chinese man. I'd rather be dead. Because I'll serve the God of the resurrection. He'll raise me up anyway.
I think this guy might be racist. All right, enough with the opening acts. Up on the main stage. He's big, he's bad. His cholesterol's over 1,400, and very soon he's going to be unemployed. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen. The former President of the United States of America, Comrade Trump.
That's their goal. Total radical control to bring horrific change to America. Only Georgians can stop them.
Now, ostensibly, the reason for this maskless rally was to drum up some votes for Loeffler and Purdue. And again, Trump's former attorney, Sidney Powell, and other people in the MAGA cult are telling Republicans in Georgia to not come out and vote for Loeffler and Purdue unless they lay down their lives and sacrifice themselves for Donald Trump first. And all of these people who came to this rally a week before the special election in Georgia, none of them actually came for Loeffler or Purdue. They could not care less about Loeffler and Purdue. They just came to see their Lord and Master, the bloated one. However, he was kind enough to give them a minute on the stage before he then spent the next hour ranting and raving about himself. You want to see how little the people cared about what Loeffler and Purdue had to say and where their heads were at? Go ahead. Let me show you what the Republican Party looks like right now.
If you're our voice on January 5th, we'll be your voice for years. We have to make sure that we keep America strong.
Domo arigato, Mrs. Roboto. She is horrible. She bleep, bleep, blorp, 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 blorp. She was obviously programmed in the same place as Pete Buttigieg, only without the Obama speech modification program layered in on top. She's like Buttigieg 1.0. Oh, and she has $500 million and is married to the president of the New York Stock Exchange. But I digress. Listen to the people as she hands off to Purdue. Listen to what the people want.
Thank you. Well, you know what? My colleague, David Purdue, my good friend, wants to make sure that you vote. We are going to vote because if we don't vote, we will lose the country. If we vote, we will win.
Hey, guys, I want to take liberty just 1 second.
They're all screaming, fight for Trump. Purdue's literally trying to get a word in edgewise with the crowd to let them know that he's not there to campaign or get votes. He's solely there to kiss Donald Trump's ass on stage for your entertainment and amusement.
I want to say something personal to President Trump. Hey, guys, I want to say something for President Trump personally. Guys, I want to say something personal for President Trump. God bless you. We love you, Mr. President. We love the First Lady. And we're going to fight and win those 2 seats and make sure you get a fair, square deal in the state of Georgia. God bless you, Mr. President.
See? That's all they wanted. They wanted to see these 2 seated U.S. senators pay homage to the king. And it all went downhill from there. Here you go. Here's the highlights.
Bring it over to things that the people of Georgia don't want. You're not going to like it when they want to take over your farm. Gee, we own this farm too. You know, we were here also. We own this farm. Here's exactly how they will change America forever.
So that was Donald Trump making the alluded racial reference that often comes up on the right, usually in hushed tones. But again, Donald Trump's not one to fear saying the quiet part out loud. They're going to give the blacks your farms. Dun, dun, dun. It's like apartheid South Africa, only instead of the Boers, it's you. Woo! Fear-mongering the racist train. Way to go, Donnie. Sticking with the classics. You gotta love it. What else you got, Don?
Vigilant, because I don't want these 2 to work like I thought we were going to easily win. And that maybe for the first time in a long time, I'd go take a nice little vacation for about 2 days. And then we go back. And instead, I probably worked harder in the last 3 weeks than I've ever worked in my life.
Good Lord. Why were we not invited to the pity party? You should feel sorry for Donald Trump because he's only gotten to go golfing 92 times since taking office. But to hear him tell it, never happened, right? Donald Trump didn't go golfing 92 times. He's been locked away at the White House, just chained by an ankle shackle to his desk. You know, the little tiny desk he likes to sign things on in front of all the camera people. Yeah, poor Donald Trump. Oh, the pity party. What else we got?
Proud, hardworking American patriots. Let me begin by wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. Remember the word? Remember? We started 5 years ago, and I said, you're going to be saying Christmas again, and we say it proudly again, although they'll be trying to take that word again out of the vocabulary. We're not going to let them do that.
You know it's December because the Republican fake war on Christmas that is here. That's right, the war on Christmas, the month when Christians become even bigger martyrs than usual. Oh, they won't let us say Merry Christmas because of all the Muslims. Damn you Muslims. Serious, Don? You brought Christmas back. That's right. Christmas was gone. You weren't allowed to say it. There were SS troops on every corner, and people were like, Christmas. You had to say it in hushed tones or the SS would come and lock you up in Christmas jail. But thankfully, Donald Trump came, and he single-handedly brought Christmas back. And if you give him a second term, he'll bring sexy back, too. So, all right, what else we got?
Blueberries, peppers, squash, and cucumbers. Who does cucumbers around here? Because I like cucumbers. I'm the only one. I like cucumbers.
He likes big cucumbers, and he cannot lie, even though you other brothers can't deny. Donald Trump trying to win the coveted cucumber farmer vote in rural Georgia for the 2020 election that happened last month. Also, adding to the usual martyrdom, Donald Trump wants you to know he's the only one who eats cucumbers. Yes, this is always worth a good chuckle, to show you just how crazy the crazy is. However, worth reminding you in a serious tone that thousands of people left their house, packed into an arena without wearing masks to listen to Donald Trump spend an hour talking about Donald Trump. People are getting ready for the holidays. They're putting the Christmas lights up on their house. They're decorating their trees. All of these people had something else better they could be doing. But instead, their Lord and Master came and the cultists responded. And the frightening part is that long after Donald Trump is out of office, he is still going to be holding these rallies. He's still going to be giving his speeches. And these same people are still going to show up. They're going to continue giving him money. They're going to continue chanting, lock her up and build the wall, because in their mind, Donald Trump didn't lose. We are past the point of rational discourse in America. So just keep in mind, everybody, Donald Trump leaving office isn't the end. It's just the beginning. Welcome to the next 4 years of President in Exile. My name is James. I'm from the internet and I'm out. Peace.